Well, it totally was doing In the Line of Fire. Meeting John
Right.
Malkovich and stuff. In fact, I was doing a stage show at another little theater. The Golden Mall had been closed by that time. This was another little theater on the mall, actually on
Uh-huh.
the long San Fernando Street and stuff. And we were doing this thing called Club Indigo, and it was a musical, like a big, like the 1940s. I mean, there were dancers doing the dance to Swing, 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 and I mean, it was like a 15-minute dance number, people coming downstairs and doing that, and I was kind of like the Madam MC kind of person. Um, anyway,
Uh-huh.
that led to something else I was just going to say, and I lost my train of thought. I apologize. Um,
We were talking about All the President's Men, or not All the
Oh,
President's, In the
well,
Line
I
of
mean,
Fire with
so,
John Malkovich.
that's what I was going to say. On that show, one of the little actresses grabbed me by the throat because I just booked In the Line of Fire. She goes, "If I don't get to meet John Malkovich, I'll kill you." And I was like, "Well, I don't know." Anyway, so I said, "Okay, I'll ask if you can come on the set." They said, "Yes, she can come on the set." I went to John. I said, "John, would you mind? We're doing a musical theater thing together, and this young lady she'd like to pick your brain. She's at UCLA's theater program, blah, blah, blah." He said, "Okay." He spent 2 or 3 hours talking to her while my roommate is getting killed in the other room, talking theater and stuff like that. And when they
Oh
asked him
my
to come out, and he was
gosh.
so jovial and he was so sweet, and loves theater, and because that's his background too. And
Yeah.
I mean, she was just enamored like this. And at this point, if I had asked her to kill somebody, she would have done it. She was so happy and grateful. But it was like, then kind of everybody woke for lunch. Now we're coming back, and John is sketching because he's doing something to his home in France or something. He's sketching what he wants in the bathroom or something. I don't know. And they came to him and they said, "John, we're ready for you." And he went, "Oh, I'm ready." I
Whoa.
mean, that alone was an acting thing that you just cannot. He was unbelievable. Now, I never worked with Clint at all there.
Right.
Clint Eastwood loved the scene that John and I did in the bank where I shouldn't have come from Minneapolis. And
Yeah.
he hired me to do Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil.
I was going to ask this because you don't work with Clint, but Clint is famous for using people that he likes. So he saw that, liked it, and called you in for Midnight in the Heart of Good and Evil. What's it like working with Clint? I hear that he doesn't say action; he goes, "Go on." Or
Yeah, and
what's
he
it
does.
like when
It's
he's
very
directing?
interesting. Like, first, let me just say, when I did Speed 2, all his camera crew had been working on that show because they weren't doing anything with Kurt. He used the same camera and all those people all the time. So I'd already met most of the camera people.
Uh huh.
Anyway, so now we're doing this. It's the end of the scene, and I have to walk into the courtroom. And Clint Eastwood says, "Blah, blah, blah, blah," to do blah, blah, blah. And I said, "Okay, but Mr. Eastwood," and he goes, "It's Clint, little darling." "What?" And so I said, "Wouldn't it be," and I'm not a director, but I think for my character, if I just walked in like this and did this, and he goes, "We like it." "Okay, that's what you do then." I mean, he was amazing and stuff.
It's the Patrick Labyorteaux Show. Patrick Labyorteaux. He's the one you gotta know.